Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be showing you how I made this macrame belt. The materials we will need are belt buckle, 5 mm macrame cord, a pair of scissors, and measuring tape. Cut the macrame cord into the exact measurement on the screen, and let's get started. Now you fold your macrame cord into half, forming a loop at the top of the cord, and then you attach it to your belt hook like this. You pass the loop under and you pass the rest of the cord through the loop like this. And there you have the first cord attached to your hook. And you do this to the rest of your 6-meter cord that you have cut. So you should have 4 6-meter cords. So the loop right under the belt, and then the rest of the loop comes through like that. So the remaining 2 we will put on this side. Now, after you've put all 4 macrame cords on the belt hook, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cords. Yeah? So you're going to put the last 2 on the sides, aside like this, and now we're going to work on this 4. So now we're going to have square knots. We're going to do our square knots with this 4. I usually start from the right. Most people start from the left, but I find it really easy to start from the right. So you want to take the cord on the right and put it on top of the 2 black cords in the middle, and you take the one on the left and put it right on top of it like this, and then the one on the left you pass through the ones in the middle and come out of this loop right here, and there you have like a half square knot. So you do the same on the other side. You take the left one on the left side. Now you take it across and place it on top of the 2 middle black ones. You take the one on the right and place it on top of it. So these ones are staying and the right one is on top, and you pass it right under into the loop, and there you have a full square knot. So now we're going to be doing alternating square knots, and so that means we'll bring all the ones we've put aside, we'll bring them back together, and then we'll take 4 on this side. And so we do the same thing. We start from the right, you place it on top of the ones in the middle, this on top, and then you bring it through like that. Mostly in macrame, anything you're doing you have to do 2 times. So we're passing it again through, and there we have it. And then we put this one to the side, and then we take the rest of the 4 and then we repeat the same thing like that. It's really easy. You just have to start and you would see it's really easy. I mean, my 10-year-old daughter can do this, so it's really easy. So you put the left one now on top of it, and then you pass it through, and that's it. You pull it up. So we repeat the first thing we did in the beginning, and which is putting the 2 on the sides just up like that, and now we work with the 4 in the middle. We always want to close the gap and try to incorporate the rest of the cord together. So we do it again, and then on the left now, and there we have it again, and then we bring the 2 on the sides back down. We do the same thing again, right? Left. So we continue doing this process until we get the desired length of our belt. So we put the 2 again on the sides like this, and then we continue like that. To end your work, you leave the 2 on both sides to the sides, and then you have to focus on this 4 to form like a triangle. And there you have your square knots again, like this. And then the other side as well. And then the remaining macrame cord, you want to cut it and tuck it back right in to the belt. So I'm just going to cut it off right here. And I'm going to use my pin to tuck it in. So after you've formed your triangle, you put your macrame cord into the pin. And then you want to tuck it on the other side of the belt in. Like this. And there you have it. So you keep on tucking in till all the rest cords are in. Then you can cut. This will enable or ensure that you have a perfect triangle end at the end of your belt. Continue doing this until you have all your cords in. We have 4 more to go. So I'm practically going to repeat the same thing for the rest of the cords. So I'll be back when I'm done with the rest. So after you have tucked in all the cords, you would have something like this. So you have like the triangle shape I was talking about, and now our belt is almost ready. We only need, it's gonna look like this. So there are holes in the middle. You don't need extra holes for the belt, but then we need to make something so that we can put our belt right into it so that it holds when we wear it. So to achieve that, we're going to cut 200 meter macrame cord. I have them here, and then you fold it into half like this. You would also be needing your needle, and you put it right into the needle like this. Once you have it in, you go back on your belt and you count 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 4th hole, you want to put this in. You can use thinner cords if you have, but I'm just making use of what I have. So I'm going to be using, putting in or inserting in the second one. So this is my almost 1 meter cord that I have cut already. I insert it into the needle like that, and I put it in the 5th. This one is on the 4th. I put it in the 5th hole and I pull it out. Just like that. So now I'm going to put these 2 into the loop like this. And then I'll have this. I put the other one into the loop, and then I have this. So what I am going to do right now, I'm just going to do square knots, and I'm going to like have a loop. I'm going to have it loop over to this side. So to achieve my square knots, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. could actually get creative with this. And maybe add some beads or some ornaments, but that will be left to you. So I'm just going to do, depending on how wide your belt is, that's how much you're going to do. But basically you must be able to like pass the triangle part of your belt and it must fit. So you could have like something like this. Something like this. So because you want it to fit. So I'm just going to continue with my square knots. Like this. So I think I have enough now. My cord is small and I don't think I would need more than that really. So I'm just going to give it a try now to see if it really fits. And yes, I think it's just perfect for my belt. So after achieving this, I'm just going to tuck the remaining cords into the 4 and 5 loops I have on the right side. So I have my needle again. I'll insert my cord into the needle again. So it's just going to be on the other side like that. So I'm going to insert it all, one after the other. Like that. So there we have it. So here we have our macrame belt, the loop, and if I test this one, it's going to fit into it, just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and pass all this rest cord through the belt right into it. Let me show you what I mean. Before I do that, I could just give it a tie once so that it doesn't become bulky. Yeah, just like this. And I tie the other one too, like that. And then it stays firmly, and I start to pass it through the belt so that it holds in position. So I insert my cord right back into the needle, and I just continue to put it in. This can be quite challenging, but you just have to put it in. And now the belt is ready. Thanks for watching.